Episode 6, The Laws of Gods and Men. In the opening scene of the episode, Davos begs the Iron Bank to support Stannis at a conference in Essos. The Iron Bank has lent the Lannisters a ton of gold, and Davos persuades the bank that Stannis is their best chance to recoup their investment. Although the bank doesn't want to load Stannis, Davos manages to persuade them. The bank chooses to support Stannis. Later, in Bravos, Davos meets Salator San and bribes him with gold coins to rally his pirates behind Stannis' cause. Yura is in charge of an expedition to save Theon in the Dreadfort. She refuses to agree to Ramsay's demands. Yura and her squad climb the Dreadfort fort at night. Theon has been housed in the dog kennels. By killing every soldier in their path, Yura arrives at him. When Ramsay and his soldiers show up to disrupt the rescue attempt, Theon, who is broken and terrified, refuses to accompany her, forcing Yura to leave him behind. Ramsay commends Theon for his obedience and assigns Reek the duty of impersonating Theon in order to kidnap Moat Cailin. Daenerys settles into her new position as queen in Meereen, listening to the various pleas of her people, particularly those of the aristocrat Hizdahr zo Loraq. His father was crucified and was a nobleman in Meereen. He claims that his father had opposed the execution of children by the crucifixion, but the council had rejected his argument. He is still fastened to a post and is currently decomposing in the sun while being eaten by vultures. He desires to give his father a respectable funeral. She hears them out and offers solutions. In King's Landing, Tywin places a bounty on the Hound's head as he learns that the Hound has murdered Lannister soldiers at the inn, and orders Varys to keep spying on Daenerys. In the council meeting, Oberyn correctly infers that Varys comes from Essos, the eastern region of the Army of the Unsullied. Varys corrects Oberyn and says that he is asexual when he assumes that Varys is gay. Tywin commands that Tyrion be brought to court in chains after being accused of killing Joffrey. Tywin is chosen as the judge together with Oberyn and Mace. All of the witnesses testify against him and Tyrion is not allowed to defend himself. In a private moment with Tywin, Jaime begs for Tyrion's life. According to Jaime, the Lannister line will end if Tywin kills Tyrion because he is unable to have children due to his position as a king's guard. Tywin consents to spare Tyrion in exchange for Jaime's consent to go back to Casterly Rock and wed a woman. Tywin assures Tyrion that if he begs for forgiveness following the verdict, he will be let to join the Night's Watch. The episode comes to a close when Shae, to Tyrion's surprise, accuses him in a false but persuasive way. She claims that Tyrion swore to assassinate Joffrey and get revenge on her family when Sansa forbade them from having sex in order to get her to consent to having sex with him. Tyrion found it hard to believe that Shae had been captured despite all of his efforts and that she had given a false testimony against him. Tyrion confesses his crime and claims he rescued the city, but he is also furious, humiliated, and defeated. In addition to claiming he didn't kill Joffrey and demanding a trial by battle, he turned to the court attendees and said, "I should have let Stannis kill you all."